Oh, you can't even see what I'm aiming at. So, ladies and gentlemen, hello. I have to readjust myself. I'm broadcasting on my iPad Pro today. This is the first time I broadcast on the iPad Pro. So, first of all, I hope I'm signed in correctly as Bob Doyle Secret because there's nobody jumping on here. Now, I've heard, hi Lash Lindsay, I've heard that Periscope has been kind of weird today, so maybe that's what's going on. Connie, Sheila, look at you guys just pouring on in. It's a hi. It is a Sunday. It is a Super Bowl Sunday. Hello again, Connie. Nice to see you. Charlotte Ember has joined. Charlotte Ember has joined. No game for you either, huh? Josette Wetton has also joined. And Sheila says hi. Hi, Sheila. And pass along my regards to anyone you're in the room with right now, or will be in the next 7 minutes. You know, it's weird that Jason's here. It's weird that I'm actually wearing a watch. I don't wear a watch. You know why I'm wearing a watch? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. You don't have to guess. You could care less. Fine. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Because it counts the calories burned. Yeah. So, maybe you don't care about football. I thought that was kind of harsh, but everybody can have their opinions. Yeah, so, here in California, it's still sunny outside. We got about another hour or so of sunshine. And so I wanted to do this scope again on my iPad. First time I've used the iPad Pro because the stand, that it comes with, the little, not comes with, but that you can get for it, that smart keyboard, 9 innings. Oh, that's a good one. Good to see you again, sir. Nice to have you in here. Yeah, I'm 50 years old and I've never been a real sports fan person. And as you might imagine, that can present some challenges over the years. Super Bowl parties are a particularly interesting challenge. This year I'm here by myself. Lynn is out of, still, Lynn's out of town until tomorrow. I doubt she's watching the Super Bowl. I don't know. She could be in a group of people. I know I'm surrounded by Super Bowl parties. As I'm in the kitchen and I'm looking out the window as I'm doing dishes and cleaning, because I'm just that kind of guy, I'm seeing all their people walking around with their bags. Hi, Sharon Decker 16. I'm viewing your profile, so don't be scared. Believe in yourself. How to love and serve your team, helping people be their best. That's Sharon Decker, who I'm already following, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not hypocritical when I say you should follow her, because clearly I made that decision. And maybe you should too. What was I talking about? Super Bowl parties. Yes, they're all over the place. And I'm seeing people carry their food and all that stuff. Now look, Juliet, good to see you again as well. Brood slamming into each other. Yes, well, I'm going to reserve my commentary. I could make commentary on the sport itself. I wouldn't be, it's just because I just never, never played it, never was a fan. And there's a downside to that. Again, as I was saying, to be a 50-year-old male in a group, in a world where, 9 out of 10 guys care about football, I guess. I don't know, on some level. And I couldn't tell you the first thing. I'm not even 100% sure who's playing. I think it's the Broncos and the Panthers. Awesome, Lash Lindsay. Fantastic. I'm glad you do. Network marketing companies, rightfully so, are really, yes, Juliet, hold on one second, has rightfully so have embraced the law of attraction on significantly. I would love the opportunity to speak to more network marketing companies. If you want to become a certified coach, I want to speak at your company. We should chat. Anyway, well, I just mean, but yes, come in, be the certified coach. It's a perfect time because enrollment is open, and that's wbrcertification.com. If you're interested in that, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a coaching certification program I do on the law of attraction. And actually, if you go to boundlessliving.com/hey Melanie, I saw you on Instagram with your husband, I guess, switching faces. Isn't that this is the most fun app? I spend a lot of time with that. Not so much switching the faces, but just putting on the masks. You guys don't know what we're talking about. BoundlessLiving.com/CERT, CERT. Thank you, Lash Lindsay, for keeping me honest. I knew I left. Shatter. Ashley is. We're having conversations about working together. I'm very excited. So it's nice to have you here, Ashley. And so where was I? Oh, Super Bowl. So yeah, I'm watching everybody do their parties, and no, I was talking about the the disadvantages of being a person who doesn't like football. Like I just know I never will care. It's just not in me. It's not something I want to learn to like. It's just that Super Bowl party time comes and it's like, I could accept invitations. And yet I've done that in the past. I've gone to the Super Bowl parties not being a Super Bowl fan or football fan. And it's just, they're all into it and I'm just, it's just not, it's just not fun. It's 3 or 4 hours of tolerating an environment that I'm not interested in. Again, I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I'm not interested in it. Success All Day is back in the house. So I wanted to just kind of catch you up on a few things. Like what I did today. I don't know. And who cares about that, right? But I'm gonna tell you anyway. First of all, just an update, because I haven't even talked about it, but on January 2nd, I think it was January 2nd, or it was thereabouts. I did a whole Periscope about self-care and what I had been taking on, what I was taking on for myself in terms of like giving up alcohol completely, to answer your question. And basically getting on a, eating plan or whatever. And so that was February 2nd, and as of today, I'm like 18 pounds down and haven't had a drink of anything, and it's been easy peasy, Japanesey, because of the way I went into it, which I discussed at length on that Periscope. I know you can find it at catch.me or on my, I don't remember what it was called. I'd have to go back and look. But I feel good about that. So I just thought I'd just share that. Okay, well, they're dropping like flies, ladies and gentlemen. What was the other thing I was gonna? Dynamic Simone is in the house. Let's find out a little bit about her. She's the queen of the law. She's the queen. You'd think they'd tell me. A money magnet mentor, big dollar amount manifested here. Check her. I'm following her already too. You see? So we've connected already. So I think I even said that whole law of attraction queen thing exactly like that when you first came in, didn't I? Probably. Get an original bit, Bob. Really, seriously. So I did a blab this morning, a voiceover blab. If you missed it, if you were one of those people who was, hi Loretha Cobb, 86. If you were one of those people who was interested in that whole voiceover coaching course, making money on Fiverr, that is also launched. And I did a whole voiceover blab on that this morning. I think that's a great choice, Dynamic Simone. Because what the heck with the alternatives? But people do choose the alternative, don't they? They sometimes say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sulk today. I'm going to feel sorry for myself today. I'm going to just kind of get in everybody's face today. People actually make that decision. And then they wonder why their lives are the way they are. That's why we need more certified coaches to help people like that. All right. Yeah. So, you know what else I did today? This is a job I've been delaying for a really long time. This is my ginormous ukulele. Now, this is a 12 string. Yes, I'm sorry, Juliet. I meant to get back to that. The recording is there in its entirety, and I kept going for another however long. So it ended up being. So I did this voiceover blab this morning, and somewhere in the middle of it, I couldn't interact with my viewers anymore, but I just kept doing it. And it walks you through the whole process of doing voiceover recording, getting the jobs on Fiverr, and the whole thing. Where is everybody at Super Bowl parties, I guess? Yeah, I had no idea what to expect for turnout on this particular blab. Because I know it's not a unique subject title, to say, hey, who isn't watching the Super Bowl, or no Super Bowl here, or whatever. So anyway, so this 12 string is, I've had this for, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years, something like that. And change begins with me has joined. Wow, this is the same crowd I had the other day. So I think maybe my afternoons, I don't know. So this has been hanging on the wall, following me around for a really long time. I don't play it that much because, the ukulele has taken over my life. And then not too long ago, one of the strings broke. Now these strings have been on here for like 5 years or more. I don't know. So they were due for a change, but to change 12 strings, so I've been delaying it. But today I said, you know what? Since I've got all this time not watching the Super Bowl, I'm going to take this on. So I went straight to YouTube and got a quick refresher course on the best way to string. And so I did it. St. Louis is here, finally. But it's so, now again, I just strung it, so the you know, the strings are still stretching, so it's not 100% in tune. But to go from the sound of the ukulele to this is like, whoa, you know, it's like not only 6 strings, but 12 strings, 8 strings more than 4. Can you imagine? And this is one of those beautiful Ovation guitars with the rounded back that really makes that, it's just a signature Ovation sound. Anyway, so that's part of what I did today. And I feel really good about that. And I washed some towels. So, aren't you glad you stuck around? So I have this uke right here. Wow, does that sound different or what? I have no idea. I have no in my mind what I can play. I want to do something, if we're gonna end this thing, Holistic Steffi has joined. Let's welcome Holistic Steffi in the house. Let's welcome Holistic Steffi in the house. Let's welcome Holistic Steffi, cause she is very messy. Let's welcome Holistic Steffi in the house. All right, I didn't mean that about the messy. In fact, I'm sure she's neat. Yeah, well, the guitar, I'm years out of practice. And it's, so no, I'm not. And it'd be out of tune. For me, and I can't, you know, I'm just like that. I can't perform something if it's not in tune. My ears won't let me do it. It's a curse. All right. Well, that's it, I guess. You know, cleaning clutter all day. Yeah, so that's one of the things I said today. It was like, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, while I'm not watching the Super Bowl and not stringing my 12 string and not doing a blab about voiceover, I'm going to make the house pristine. That's why I washed the towels. We had a dishwasher leak yesterday, and it flooded the kitchen. And so all our dirty towels I pulled out of the hamper and threw onto the floor. So I know, why don't I go outside? I've been outside a couple of times with a dog, obviously, and it feels really good, but I am trying to finish some stuff up. I've got the Breakthrough Live Tour in March, and I need to get my PowerPoint done. And so that's kind of, I've been working on that in and amongst voiceovers. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So yeah, I'm kind of justifying not being outside and walking around with the things on my to-do list. And yet I am also committed to allowing myself to have fun, which actually stringing the guitar was fun. And, well, you can make anything fun, can't you, if you just put your attention in the right place. Hi, I'm JM Cecilia. I remember you because I sang Cecilia. And you have this great description with the word Montessorian. Now, we were involved in Montessori schools back then, but I never heard the term Montessorian. That sounds epic, doesn't it? Yonder, the Montessorians approach. Not the Montessorians! So anyway, you'd like that, wouldn't you, if I sang Cecilia? Okay, you see what's happening with the sun? It's coming in and it's messing with... Lynn Rose just commented on her photo, by the way, for those of you who are keeping tabs on what Lynn Rose is doing on Facebook. She just commented on her photo, just now. Like, I just called that. That's like this is your Super Bowl right now. The Lynn Rose comment Super Bowl. It's Lynn versus the rest of Facebook. Who can post most? .com. See, now I don't like what's happening. Now I have to feel like I have to go like this. How's the picture on this? It looks like it's better than on my phone. But then again, I'm not on the other side of this, and it may depend on where you are and what your bandwidth is. Is this awesome? Good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. And this is the iPad Pro, which I've never used because, I started to say this, didn't I? And I never did finish. This stand that it sits on only holds it horizontally and not vertically. And I'm not gonna hold the thing the whole time vertically. That would be silly. And okay, yeah. I don't know Cecilia. I mean, I know the song, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart, you're doing something, and I don't know the words. And that's probably one chord anyway. So playing it wouldn't be the hard part. It would just be knowing what to say. How'd I get sidetracked on this? because of Cecilia. She sidetracked me. See, this is just not working for me. But anyway, with this, I'm using a picture frame, one of Lynn's. I actually removed this off the frame. Lynn Rose just replied to my comment on her photo. See, she has no idea we're talking about her right now. Isn't that great? Anyway, I'm using this stand as a test. This was another test. If you've been following me this weekend, I've been doing lots of tests. Test with the ukulele and the echo and the harmonies yesterday here on Periscope, and with my... Did you hear that? I heard something, but I don't know what it was, and it's probably not my problem. Well, it derailed me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to just end. I just wanted to check in. Oh yeah, the testing. And then the awkward interviews with weirdos test I did yesterday. If you missed that, well, you can go to, oh crap, I still haven't figured that out. I did a Facebook page for awkward interviews with weirdos, and I haven't fixed the URL so it's easy to remember yet. But if you go to Facebook and just do a search for awkward interviews with weirdos, you can see more about that upcoming program that will be on blab.im. So I've been doing all of that stuff this weekend and testing all the technology around that. And this was just one last test I wanted to do, which was test the iPad for a Periscope. And I did it. I did it. I got it done. Hooray for me. And, a few little hearts. Thank you. Thank you, purple hearts. Whoever's giving me those, thank you. I would have loved more, but, it's okay. So see, I got to do this because now the sun is... This is Hollywood. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you all. Thank you all so very much. Okay, well, I'm going to go on with my day and continue to not watch the Super Bowl. There's a slight chance I will either come back on here or get on to Blab, because I got to tell you, with Blab, I can do all sorts of other things like video overlays and cutting cameras and doing all kinds of cool stuff. And so that's kind of the nature of the interviews I've been doing, of the blabs I've been doing and experimenting with. So I'm playing with a lot of fun technology. I'm just trying to fix this. And so we can just check it out and have fun with me. And for those of you who are wondering, my heart rate right now is 91. That's why I was just checking right in front of your face. And normally it hovers in the low 60s, sometimes in the middle 50s. So this Periscope has got me amped. And what am I doing to celebrate the ampness? Well, I'm ending it. That's what I'm doing. Because I believe this has gone on just about long enough, don't you? And the light is coming in and messing with my... Yeah. So she's saying, absolutely end this thing right now. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me, all of you. It is fun to hang with No Bull Peeps. That's why I might check in again, but most likely it'll be on Blab. You guys doing Blab yet? At Bob Doyle Secret. Blab.im/Bob Doyle Secret. Choose Joy, one of my favorite shirts given to me by a dear friend of mine who I think, what does that say? I think it says SaneaYoga.com. I don't know if that URL lives in Austin. She should be periscoping too, by the way. All right, anyway, yes, choose joy. That's a good strategy for the rest of your day. And if you are watching the Super Bowl, I hope your team wins. I'm sorry you came late, Abdullah, but you can always watch the replay. And wow, who wouldn't want to? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening. Maybe we shall speak again.